Welcome to episode 13 of Discover Ocala, presented by Showcase Properties of Central Florida. I'm Valerie Dailey, your host for this podcast. In episode 13, I visit with Amy Mangan, Executive Director of the AdventHealth Foundation, to discuss the Harnessing Health Equine Worker Health Initiative. So, Amy, I'm so excited that you're here today at Discover Ocala, and we're going to be talking about Harnessing Health, the Equine Worker Health Initiative that is brand new to Ocala. And I wanted to bring you on because the first time I heard about this, I was sitting in the FTBOA boardroom, and they started talking about it, and I'm just sitting there getting goosebumps because how exciting is it that someone had the initiative or the wherewithal to bring this forward for a need that we have here, and AdventHealth is willing and able to do that.
It is. It's so exciting. And I'm so honored to be a part of it. And it really began with a conversation with a horse farm owner who took me to lunch and said, I think we have a problem for our workers receiving accessible, quality health care. And what do you think about it? And I said, I know what I don't know, but let me take that back to the hospital. And I just give so much credit to Erica Skula, our CEO, and the executive team. And they began to do due diligence, and we formed an internal task force. We identified what is the problem, and yes, there is a problem. And it really is, as you know, Valerie, being in this industry, access and awareness. So knowledge and access. And that led us to here today.
Yeah.
And so Advent has not only said, yes, this is part of our mission, this is who we are and what we should do to help our most vulnerable populations. And not only do we support that, we're going to also hire a full-time healthcare navigator. And it gets even better, Valerie.
Okay, good.
As Advent is starting a graduate medical residency program for family practice physicians in 2025.
Awesome.
All of those physicians will be part of Harnessing Health. They'll be at the mobile clinic.
Great.
So the only thing missing, and that's where I come in, is on the foundation philanthropy side, is to raise dollars to secure the mobile clinic.
And what is the ask, and where are we with that right now?
Great question. So to fully fund it and purchase a clinic, and that includes the equipment inside, is $350,000.
Okay.
And thanks to you and your other peers on FTBOA board, the press release that you sent, we are we're getting there, but we've got a ways to go. And we have giving levels from $1,200 for an exam table to the full program. You can actually name the full program for $550,000, and that would help us be sustainable because it takes time, it takes investment with the equipment. But I'm really confident we can get there. We have naming opportunities, our own URL now, harnessinghealthocala.com.
Okay.
So I feel comfortable that this is not only the right initiative, but that our community will respond, especially in the horse community. A healthy workforce is a healthy industry.
Oh, absolutely. And from experience and being with horses and working with them, being in the industry, I know for myself that many of us tend to treat the horses first and think about us second, and also think, well, I'll just, treat myself with what I would treat my horse with. And, we don't take the time to learn what's best for us as humans so that we can help our horse people. I've seen a lot of that happen where people end up in the hospital, and if they had the preventative maintenance or had gone sooner or had been attended to earlier, that they would have taken the time or had someone come to them and say, let me take a look at that.
Exactly.
They would still be here.
Exactly. And the preventative care, that's what's really great about this initiative is that, we will do screenings and immunizations and diabetes checks, blood pressure, to help prevent going to the hospital. But if that has to occur, at least they've got the right diagnosis in a timely manner.
Right. That's so important. So FTBOA is kind of the starting point. Do you see it growing past the thoroughbred industry? Do you see it going to other farms?
Oh, yes, absolutely. It's an equine worker, not just one particular, breed of a horse. It's all of the farms. And I mean, to me, great looks like a fleet
Yeah.
of clinics. But we'll start
Okay.
we'll start small,
Okay.
right?
Yes.
Because I think that, we have over almost 30,000 workers in the equine industry in Ocala, Marion
Mm-hmm.
County, and they deserve, appropriate health care. So I think it won't be for lack of need. But
Correct.
really, we hope that we can get that first mobile clinic and get the program launched this year. And you and I are going to be celebrating when we see the
Yes.
clinic come to a
Yes.
farm.
Yes, absolutely. What about, so a lot of our workers are second language Spanish speaking. Will they be able to understand what is offered?
Absolutely, because there will be a bilingual clinician
Okay.
or someone that will be in the mobile clinic will be bilingual. That was something, the feedback that we got from our task force and research of how important that is to have, you know, um, accessible language as well.
Okay. Awesome. That's really good information. So I think I saw a picture of what the mobile clinic will be. Hopefully we can put that on the podcast too so people can take a look. But you said at a certain level your name can be part of that on the wrap.
Yes, and you were the first to see it, so congratulations!
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It's a
Yeah.
horse scene, and we do have from $25,000 and up. You'll have the ability to put your name on the mobile clinic, and it will be out visible in the community
Yes.
and in the equine community on a daily basis. So that's exciting.
Good. So tell us what do we need to do to help you reach those goals?
This is great.
Okay.
And let me know if you know potential donors who would be interested in this program, could benefit from this program. Our URL, again, as I said, is harnessinghealthocala.com. Easy way to give. There's different levels that you can give. They can call me. They can email me at amy.mangan@adventhealth.com. We have a QR code to really make it as easy as possible, and I just really appreciate you spreading the word and making those connections for us at the foundation.
Yeah. Well, like I said, it gives me goosebumps to think that, you know, it started with just a conversation and now look where it's going to, and I can't wait to be back here next year and actually showing what good it's doing out in the community.
That'll be a special day
Yeah.
indeed. And
Yeah.
thank you for your support too. Again, I really want to give credit to the Thoroughbred
Hmm.
Association for sponsoring this and being our partner. That is so critical, as you know, in this industry. And it's just been a great door opener for us to be more connected to the community. You and I,
Yeah.
I'm from here. I
Yeah.
think you are close.
Yeah.
You are
I've been
pretty
here
much in
since
Ocala.
'84. Yes,
And
not
it's
too
just so
bad.
rewarding to see the equine community thrive in this way. And I think that the horse initiative will really help the healthcare initiative.
Yeah, I think it's super important, and it's a great way to show uh, community love. You know, love where you live. That's one of my taglines for my business, and um, it just fills your heart when you see things like this happen in your community.
It really does. It's easy to love our community.
Yes. thank you so much for being a part of this, and we'll certainly try to do whatever we can to help you out.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
Okay, very good. Thanks to Amy for joining us today, and we look forward to being with you once again next month, right here on Discover Ocala, presented by Showcase Properties of Central Florida.
Discover Ocala is presented by Showcase Properties of Central Florida. As an independent brokerage firm for over 2 decades, Showcase Properties has helped customers throughout Central Florida achieve their real estate goals. Showcase Realtors offer expertise in a variety of property types and price points, and their services go beyond just buying and selling. Visit showcaseocala.com to connect with a dedicated local realtor and start your unique real estate journey today. We also want to thank you, the listener, for taking time to discover Ocala with us. We hope you enjoyed this month's episode, and if you did, please consider leaving us a review or rating wherever you're listening, or even telling a friend about us. If you have any questions on other organizations, individuals, or events you'd like to see covered in future episodes, you can get in touch with us directly at discoverocala@showcaseocala.com. See you next month.